Alright, I'm here at Oasis Park. This is where I think I'm going to end up doing my project. So there's a number of things. Right now I'm standing in the middle of the lake and it's frozen because it's winter, like it should be during winter. Um, but as far as unusual things, there hasn't been a ton so far, so I'm going to keep looking around and trying to figure out different things that I can measure and do for my project. So right now I climbed up to the top of the jungle gym at the park to get a better view of things and just trying to figure out what are some good things to measure. I'm thinking about measuring snowfall. There's not a ton of snow because it's been kind of warm, but I would like to see how the snow compares, say at the top of the hill compared to the bottom, and then compared close to the pavement where theoretically it should be warmer, and then even again maybe down by the lake, because my idea is that it should be colder next to the lake since that's just a big block of ice basically. But again, that would be an interesting thing to see. Maybe compare, the snow under the trees as opposed to snow that's, exposed to the elements down here. Not totally sure what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm on the other side of the park. There's the hill. There's the jungle gym. And there's another small pond over here that it would be interesting to compare the thickness of the ice. I don't really have the equipment for that, but I wonder what that would be like since this is a smaller pond and the one on that side is much larger, or at least it's considerably larger. Again, that would just be another thing to measure. Also, it'd be interesting to measure the depth of the snow, hopefully if snow ever comes, along this path here, again, as opposed to the parking lot over there, and then just snow over here in this unadulterated, clear area. Alright, here I am at the top of the hill again. There's the jungle gym. There's the lake. There's another lake. And the baseball field. Here's a bench. Again, there's nothing really exciting that grabs my interest up here. I thought about animal tracks in the snow, but with all the urbanization around and things like a park and whatnot, I doubt there would be many interesting things that I could keep track of here. I did see some dog prints, but those were obviously with a dog with his owner taking a walk through the park. But other than that, I don't think there would be a ton of wildlife that would be out here. Alright, so here's the view from the parking lot. That's my car. And that's kind of what we have going on right now. So I think that's about it for this video. There's Oasis Park again. I'm thinking snow coverage is, or the depth of the snow is probably going to be what I'm going to end up measuring. I would like to test it at a few different locations, and then see if any of these different factors have an effect on it in regards to what the temperatures are be. My theory is that the snow in this area on the parking lot is going to be it's not going to be as deep because the concrete will absorb the heat and it'll end up melting. I'm guessing that the snow here in this area will be deeper because there's just not as much to get in the way, but it could also not, because it's an open area and there's more wind, so the wind might push it like closer to the hill where it just kind of stops up against the hill. That's my theory, at least. I'm interested to see what the snow coverage will be like on the where the water is, because it's colder there, and in theory that means that snow shouldn't melt as fast. I mean, that's my theory, at least. So, all right, that's my video. I'm done now.